from beyond.
The voice from beyond. We're trying this vertical thing again this week. I got to get used to it. But hope that's
the way it is from this point.
You know, I saw a thing where it said go horizontal, but it was I'd already set this and it was on a different page. YouTube's trying all new shit. They're redesigning stuff and they keep us on our toes, don't they? What's going on, friends? It's good to see y'all. I hope you can hear me okay, and yell at me if you can't.
Holler if you can.
Holler, y'all. Let's see. Robert is here. There's Adrian. There's Arrow. There's Margaret. There's XBIA. Who else is here? I gotta move this so it's. Oh, there's the hand of Megan. There you go. Thank you, Ray. Yes, vertical me. There is Stian. There is Timothy. There's Jim. Johan. All right. Ickle Pete's here. There's Leffe. Right on, friends. Good to see you. All right. It's a busy day for me today. I've had a couple of services this morning. I have to go back and play a memorial service this afternoon, but I wanted to check in with all of y'all and see what is up with y'all today. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Thank you, Robert. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. There's Anthony. What's going on? Okay. Yeah, Meg, they're saying it's good to hear your voice. You want to talk some more? You want a mic, or you just want to yell from beyond?
I just don't want to risk doing a mic. If you have one you can give me, then cool. But if we're not set up for it, then don't worry about it. If they can hear me on yours, then we're fine.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Guacamole Kid's asking me where I live. The planet Earth, friend. No, we are in America and we're on the East Coast. We're in Jersey, New Jersey. Come on. We've been here. We're both Midwest kids, Central Time Zone kids, but we've lived here on the East Coast for 15, 16 years now, and
not including our previous time living here. So if you add them all together, we've had 18
something like that
years in New Jersey.
We came to Jersey for a master's degree, and we liked it enough that we came back. It's not too bad. It gets a bad rap.
Jersey gets a really bad
rap. Jersey's a pretty state.
It doesn't deserve it, honestly.
Yeah. It's all right.
I mean, some of it's deserved, but
it's too crowded, but it's all right. Let's see. So
it's not just the petrochemical state that people think that it is. That's not all that there is to it.
It's just but that is part of it.
There are a lot of farms and green and trees and.
It's a really pretty state.
Yeah, it's really pretty here.
Okay. Tim says he grew up in the South Orange and Maplewood area. There you go. We are. If you drew a line from New York City to Philadelphia, we're about halfway in between. Yeah, not too far from Princeton.
We're in central New Jersey, and yes, there is a central New Jersey. It's not just north and south Jersey.
It's like the sandwich. It's the cream filling in the middle of a Little Debbie snack cake.
There you go.
You got the north, you got the south, you got the central.
It's
right
the
there.
Cream in the middle of the Oreo cookie.
There you go. What's going on, John? Yeah, Princeton's a lovely town, unless when you're in a hurry and you got to go through it or go around it. Then there's just no way.
Fucking traffic in Princeton is the worst.
Yeah.
And there's no way to bypass it. I mean, you can go around Princeton, but you have to go all the way around.
The thing about
they're not the best.
The thing about New Jersey that's weird is that a lot of it is still rural. With rural roads, these little 2-lane roads and little towns, but it's densely populated.
Like a 5,000 person.
She's going today.
Like a 5,000 people. I don't know.
Come on now.
That's probably an exaggeration. A couple thousand people working at on a corporate campus.
Yeah.
And the only roads that there
these little
are
2-lane roads
to get there are 2-lane
Yeah.
Oh God. It's crazy.
We need better infrastructure here in New Jersey.
Yes.
There we go. Lefe says your radio is on, Doug. What do you mean my radio is on? I don't have anything on.
Nope, we don't have anything on here.
What? There you go.
Weird.
Let's see. What are y'all saying? What are y'all saying? Arrow, it's good times, but I don't understand not being able to pump my own gas. Yeah, New Jersey's one of those. I don't either. New Jersey's one of those states, one of the few where they don't allow us to pump our own gas. How about that? Every service station is full service. Well, at least they pump for you. I don't know about full service, but
you know what the problem with that is, though, that so we grew up in a state where we pumped our own gas. And when you would get out of your car to pump your gas, that's when you also take the trash out of your car and throw it away. But if you're not getting out of your car to pump your gas, then we forget to do that.
Our trash stays in the car.
We end up with trash piling up in the back of the car. And we still are not good about finding an alternative way to.
What's up, brother Pratus? Thank you for popping in, saying hello. That's right, Bill. Oregon's the other one. That's right. That's right. Anywho, let's talk about some of the stuff that we've been up to the last week or so, shall we? I think it's been quite lovely. We started off this past week with some Megadeth, and that was a change. I was planning on doing something different, but when we took a look at Master of Puppets from Metallica, a whole bunch of people were asking for either the whole album, Rust in Peace, or music from that album. And so I took a look. And so we moved up Hangar 18, and a bunch of people took a look at that one. I'm still not a huge fan of Dave Mustaine's vocals, but I understand the guitar work is great, and I'm learning, friends. I'm learning. So thank you for your patience with me when it comes to getting on the metal train. There on Tuesday, we did our fan favorites, songs from the master list, volume 5. I need to go back and take a look at my list so I can remember what all the songs were that were on there. Go back to, let's see, there's that, fan favorites. There's June. And then, okay, here's my read-in for it. My read-in for these fan favorites episodes are big time, y'all. This one is like almost 20 pages. But we had, let's see, yeah, for June, this was songs from the master list. Arion, Into the Black Hole. So we got Arion back on. And then we did some Nine Inch Nails. We did Head Like a Hole. Talk about the eclecticness of this stuff. We did some Big Big Train. How about that? Summoned by Bells. That was from our friend Nick. Let's see what else was on there. Arthur Brown, The Crazy World of Arthur Brown from back in the late 60s. How about that for some psychedelic stuff? That's right, Ray. I heard fire, and I did not scream in a crowded theater. And I was still alive. So that's good. We did some Arthur Brown. That was some funky stuff. Camel, Who We Are. That was beautiful, y'all. Really, really great stuff from Camel. Some craft work with Computer Love. And then we fit in a Doug's Angel's Choice, which was Peter Gabriel's Sledgehammer, and one that I knew. So we rocked out to that one. And then we finished it up with Games People Play from the Alan Parsons project. Awesome. And I really enjoyed that one. A bunch of those may come to YouTube before too long, y'all. But it was really fun. I loved hearing Arion. I loved hearing Bruce Dickinson. There you go, Ray. Doing some guest vocals for Aryan there and Arion. Sounding like I haven't heard him before. Sounding really, really great. Awesome. So that was good. Let's see. What else was I up to? We did Queen 2, The White Side. Yeah. On Wednesday. So finished up that album. So Brian May's songwriting. Great. Oh, it's wonderful. Just heartfelt, beautiful. Some lovely songs about relationships in there. We went to Crawling from Linkin Park on Thursday. We had heard Numb back in March, and so that was our follow-up for that. Chester could flat out sing, y'all. They all can play. So that's an interesting band that I had really neglected because I was doing other stuff with my studies when they were coming out and doing their stuff. And then we finished up with Shine On You Crazy Diamond from Pink Floyd, a live version of that. We had a fun time doing the premiere on Friday.
Yeah, that was
It was a
wonderful.
fascinating performance, y'all, because it was months before they would go into the studio and record that. It's not one of these down the line. It's before Wish You Were Here came out and they're working all of that stuff out. It was really fascinating to hear that. I loved Rogers playing on that particular recording, but Richard Wright, you know, as a keyboard player, steals the show for me. He's got just great voicings and he seems to just fit in the cracks with everything. It was really quite good. So that was what we were up to this past week, y'all. Megadeth, a whole bunch of fan favorites, some Queen, some Linkin Park, and some Pink Floyd. How about that? That was fun.
Awesome.
So here's what we've got going this week. It is a holiday week here in America. July 4th, the big Independence Day is coming up on Thursday. We also have family around, and it's great. Megan's sister and our nephew and his wife and our two nieces are also in the area. They're up in New York today enjoying themselves, but they're going to come down and hang out with us a little bit this week, and it's going to be fun to have some family with us. So I have on tap for this week some um some throwback episodes. I'm still gonna release some episodes, but all of these are going to be pre-recorded, friends, because I've got other stuff that I need to attend to this week. So it's kind of like a half week off here for me. But I think we've got some lovely music, especially I think that ties into July 4th. On Monday, I'm going to share my reaction to Eulogy by Tool. And this one came about in a fan favorites back in May when we were doing some metal songs. It was the
Yeah.
first time I had heard that one. I was talking to brother Dan, DJ Dan, and we were trying to figure out. I'm like, well, I want to do one that I've already recorded, but I've got this one. And I told him Eulogy by Tool. He's like, well, it's got to be that one. That's a rocking song. And I remember hearing that one and was really taken by it. So I'm going to release Eulogy from Tool on Monday.
Excellent.
Tuesday is a day off for me, a rare day off. It says so right in here on my calendar. DAY space OFF. Day off. How about
What
that?
Are these letters?
So our EPL will be next week for the Patreon. I'll have that going, I think, by the 9th, that Tuesday. And then we've got our behind the score the next week after that, then another EPL, and then fan favorites will be at the end of the month on the 30th. So that's how I'm doing that. There are 5 Tuesdays this month, and I am taking the first one as to have a Coke and a smile, y'all. I'm excited about that. That's right. Adrian is who are y'all talking to? Adrian says, would you recommend that Animals Remaster? He's looking at this back here. This is an awesome album. I love it. I am not completely familiar with the original mixing and the original sound, but all I know is that's a great album. I love listening to it. I think it sounds great. Y'all. Matt's saying, I've never heard of Day Off. What type of music do they produce? Music that is non-existent. You take a day off.
Yeah, Matt's like, I don't understand what that means either.
So yeah, we got Tool on Monday, a day off on Tuesday. I love their music. Day off. How about that? On Wednesday, I'm going to release Can't Find My Way Home from Blind Faith. I don't think we've released anything by Blind Faith on the channel.
Yeah.
But I remember hearing this Blind Faith, and I was like, holy crap, that's Steve Winwood.
Yep.
Yeah, so I will share that with all of y'all on Wednesday. Can't find my way home from Blind Faith. That was from our fan favorites episode 10. So that one's been a while. It's hung out on Patreon for quite a while.
Love that song.
Yeah, on Thursday. Thank you, Soggy. Yeah, and Garrett's like amazing song. Yeah, good stuff, right? Yeah, that's right. Bad or Bed Feet, The Sound of Silence. I've already done that one, right? But
Stay off the Sound of Silence.
but I am gonna share some Simon and Garfunkel on July 4th. I mean, when you think of Americana, I think we released America by Simon and Garfunkel on July 4th, maybe a year or two ago. But we're gonna do the Boxer this time, and it's a wonderful tune, and it signifies kind of the American spirit, the underdog, the guy that's got to go out there and make it happen, against all odds. So the Boxer is coming up on on Thursday. Ray, Bruce Springsteen would have been a great choice as well, I think. But we're going to go with Simon and Garfunkel, mainly because I have that one pre-recorded and it's all ready to go. It's a lovely, lovely song, and so
Yeah.
that's going to be
Love that song.
released on Thursday. On Friday, we're not sure yet. We're not sure yet, but what I was thinking about doing was going back to one of our extended play lounge listens that we've done and put the entire thing on YouTube. We've done that a few times. I think the last time we did it was last summer when when we released all of the Snow Goose
Oh yeah, yeah.
by Camel, and it's such a fun listen to go through all of that. What we're thinking, and it depends on how the YouTube copyright bots treat us, but we're thinking of a few. But the one that we're leaning towards is one that gives me some classic grooves, American grooves for a holiday weekend.
Yeah.
It's Rumours from Fleetwood Mac. And we looked at that one, I believe, back in early April of this year. And we've got the vinyl, and I loved it.
Yeah.
Just loved it. Let's see. Ooh, as Ray is asking, was Camel ultimately blocked?
Oh, is it not there?
I don't know.
I'll check, Doug.
Hang on, I'm talking. Hang on.
Oh, okay.
Camel. The Snow Goose. Blocked? When did that happen?
When did that happen?
Well, boo.
Shoot.
Hiss. It's available on Patreon, friends.
Yes, it
Well,
is.
well. That's all I have to say is well.
Darn it.
I'll upload it in early and see if it can go. Yeah, the Snow Goose has flown away, Andrew says. Yeah, it's tricky. A lot of times YouTube will let me get by with one song or maybe even half an album, but a full album, sometimes that's tricky. It just depends on how it's going. Ray, I think I'll keep it where it is. I think I'll keep Snow Goose where it is for now.
Tell them where they can find the Snow Goose.
On Patreon.
What's the website?
It's go to
patreon.com.
Do you want me to tell them?
Yes, please.
Okay, it's patreon.com, patreon.com/Doug Helvering.
There you
If
go.
you can spell my last name, you can find it, friends. There's Arrow coming in.
The link in. Appreciate you.
Yeah, Adrian, there's not a bad track on that album. It's even though it's about relationships and there's some breakups on there, the songs are so good and so infectious.
So
and we've gone back and forth from trying to figure out if we should just release like a song at a time because all those songs are so good, or just let everybody in and have a party. Like, all right, for the next hour, we're going to be hanging out with Doug and Fleetwood Mac. And I think that's what we're going to do.
Yeah.
If YouTube lets us. If not, then we'll try something else.
Yeah.
So that's what we've got this week, friends. It's going to be Tool Blind Faith, Simon and Garfunkel, and I think Fleetwood Mac this week. And all of them are going to be some classic pre-recorded videos that we've done, and I'll be eager to share them. Plus, on Saturday, y'all, don't forget this. Council members, we have a council hangout on Saturday the 6th at our normal normal time of 4 o'clock p.m. on the East Coast. Let me get your chat back up here. Adrian, it was one of mine as well. I remember that Snow Goose extended play lounge. It's all instrumental. There's no words the entire time, but it's very programmatic. It tells a specific story, and I was able to find notes that annotate what the story is throughout each song, and I felt like a narrator narrating the music as it came, and it was such a fun thing to follow that story, that
really
World War
wonderful.
II era story of the Snow Goose, and I love that one. Yeah, it's a fun listen. I've got that album too. It's a great album. Excellent. There you go. Thank you, Ray. Yeah, Ray was a very big help in that
Oh, for sure.
in that Camel one. That was for sure. Ooh, Michael's saying do Blind Faith live at Hyde Park. Well, it's already been done, and I believe it was the studio recording. But that's one that I can follow up with. That's very nice. Excellent. Yeah, Andrew, I'm looking forward to the council meeting. We had a Doug on Demand this last weekend, and those are fun. We listen to music the whole time, but with these council hangouts, we're just hanging out kind of like this, but it's a Zoom. And so I can see y'all, and we can talk back and forth and share our thoughts and talk about the Daily Doug, talk about music, talk about whatever, and just kind of relax and enjoy each other's company. Really great stuff. So that's what we have, friends. I can't stay on too long because I do need to get ready to go back and play a memorial service at the church where I work this afternoon. It's got the piano tuned yesterday, so that's going to be great.
Awesome.
Pablo is asking, using AI, you can convert your stereo recording to binaural. It could be interesting as an exercise for aphoria. We'll have to talk to John about that.
Wait, repeat, please.
You can convert a stereo recording to binaural. I have no idea what that actually means.
Interesting.
I will check in with John and see what he thinks.
Cool.
Robert is saying Synchronicity, the album, was removed from the vote channel. Was a decision made? I believe so. I thought I said yes to that. I thought that I said yes to that. Hang on. Excel, where's my spreadsheet? What a great album, right? That I haven't heard all of. Police.
Was what decision made?
Did we accept it or not? I think. I'll have to go back and look at that because I don't see it here. I'll let you know. Thank you. Sometimes I make mistakes, so it's good that y'all. I haven't published a new one yet, Margaret. I'm still going through, and I need to like get rid of the recent stuff that I've done, and I need to get all the new stuff on there. I feel like I'm going to sneeze, so I'm going to keep talking until I do.
Don't you hate that? I hate when that happens.
Wow.
When it's just right there, but it doesn't actually come to fruition.
I'm afraid of what's going to happen. It's like it's back building.
Oh no, there's tissues right there. So
y'all are like, is Doug high? What is going on? No. It's like that is crazy. Oh!
Pinch your nose.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I think I'm all right. I'm doing this live, y'all. Come on.
You never know what's gonna happen.
Cool. Synchronicity. Yeah, I need to take a look and
So
see.
it was on the Boats channel, and it's not there now.
I think
Is that what
I
we're
think so.
being
I need to
told?
make sure.
Huh. Okay.
Mm. Andrew, good question. Am I planning to offer my intro to musicianship classes soon? Um, no, not soon. I was thinking about doing classes this summer, but I'm on a project. I'm on a secondary project that can I tell them? I've told the Patreon people a little bit. I
Maybe don't be specific.
I'm not
Just
I'm not
say
going to be specific, but I am working on being a co-author on a new book.
yeah.
And so we're doing the writing right now, and
Yeah.
that's all I'm going to say for now. Y'all, if you know, don't put stuff in the chat, but it's just taking up more of my time than I expected. It doesn't everything, right? But yeah, I was thinking about doing some more classes this summer, especially, but I may push it back to the fall. We'll see. We'll see. If you want a refresher, just hit me up and we can chat and maybe we can do
Absolutely.
something individually.
Yeah.
Ray is asking what's going to be on the EPL poll. I'm not sure yet of that either. It's not going to happen until the 9th. And so I'm trying to figure out what I've done recently and what's genres and what bands have been left out. And then I want to see what we can craft. Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah. Dave. Now my nose is running.
We can report what the fan favorites theme will be for the month of July.
The summer songs, right?
Songs of Summer.
Songs of Summer, Volume 2. All right. So get your summer songs out. If you're in the Southern Hemisphere, sorry, it's not summer, is it? But yeah. So that's what we got, Matt. It's going to be Songs of Summer. And we'll have that out here in a few days so people can start putting their submissions in. Excellent. Dave is asking when we can pre-order the book. It's probably going to be more than a year or about this time, maybe next year. We'll see. I will let you know. Andrew, we're thinking about duets for in a month or two. Okay.
Or maybe not doing it at all, actually. Yeah.
We'll see. We're still talking about that, but not this month. But that's the idea.
Yeah.
Okay. Robert, it'll be this month. Songs of Summer, July. July 1st is tomorrow. Yeah. So we'll have Songs of Summer during July for our fan favorites.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. What else do I have for y'all? I don't think I have much else. Yeah. We're just chilling, hanging out. It's going to be a busy week with family here. That's why I'm doing all throwback episodes and just trying to take it easy this week. We've been burning it up, really, the whole year. We took that one little week off in the beginning of April. But even that really didn't feel like a week off because you were still
I was really sick.
You were dealing with all of those symptoms and they were pretty severe at that time.
Yeah.
I've been dealing with back issues and sciatica issues for a lot of the first half of the year. Meg's had symptoms that now are better because we have a diagnosis, but it's been a struggle. So we're gonna ease off the pedal a little bit here this week, but we're still gonna bring you some episodes. It's gonna be fine, y'all. And those are, I'll remind you again, Eulogy from Tool, Can't Find My Way Home from Blind Faith, The Boxer from Simon and Garfunkel, and we think Rumours by Fleetwood Mac. It might be something else. Depends on how the bot, the copyright bots treat us over there on YouTube. But that's our plan for now.
Love it.
And that's going to be fun. Fun. I don't think I have an inversion table, Bella, but I know my inversions in terms of musical chords. I know my inversions there. David, I'll have to look into XTC. I don't have them on my active calendar, and I don't think that they're on the master list, but I'll look into them. Thank you for bringing them up. Thank you, Ray, for updating our calendar. If y'all want to see all this information in a calendar format, the link to that is on our Discord and I believe on our Patreon. And we could put it here, I guess. I just need to
I was going to
remember
say
what it is.
we need to we need to start putting that link in your video descriptions.
Smart.
Yeah.
Smart.
Yeah.
Let's see. It's going to be the summer of love. It always a summer of love with Ricardo hanging out down there. What's going on, Ricardo? Good to see you. Thank you, Margaret. Yeah, we're tired. It's been a lot going on, and it's going to be nice to take a breather for a couple of days. We'll still be around, though. I mean, we'll be on the Discord and hanging out. And if y'all have any questions, just let us know. But we're going to be kicking it back for about a week and enjoying the holiday and family here for the first week of July. There you go. Yeah, Ray, I'll get that link tree going. It's going to be good to give them just here, and then they can have all the links right there. Yeah, I just we need to. Should we share the only Dougs? We probably won't include that on the link tree, y'all.
Yeah,
the only Dougs, the
maybe
Doug
not
After
so
Dark
much.
series. Yeah, yeah, we'll keep that one in house. You know what I mean?
Gosh.
Come on now, come on. Sarcasm, y'all.
Yes.
It's where we're at. I'm excited because we are doing our ancestry DNA. We're looking into our ancestry a little bit, so we're going to figure out where our blood comes from,
yes,
and all of that. So that's going to be fun, and see what we can come up with, and stay out of trouble as much as possible.
There you go.
We might go to a movie this week. We'll see. It depends on how Meg feels, but yeah, it'll be fun.
That would be fun.
A yellow leather smoking jacket. You know, if I started to smoke in that jacket, y'all, I would probably spontaneously combust. That would be, talk about fire. The crazy world of Daily Doug. Maybe I am related to Beethoven as Rayler. You never know. That would be cool, wouldn't it? I think my family, both sides of my family, have been here in America since before the Civil War. So we've been here in America for a long, long time. I trace back both sides of my family tree when I did it the last time to colonial times, but I wasn't sure how accurate it was. And so we tried it again. They were doing Ancestry was doing some a special around was it Mother's Day? Yeah. And so we're working on that, and
we're going to go back through the family tree work we did before, kind of with a more of a fine-tooth comb, and because I know I made mistakes on mine, and you talked about too that you think maybe it wasn't completely accurate, the work you did. So
yeah,
we need to go back and fix our mistakes.
Cool.
And we're submitting our DNA, so we'll see what
happens. I'm just thinking about Doug After Dark now. That'll be the secondary channel, right? All right, y'all. Welcome in to Doug After Dark. Very cool.
Hey, if Doug were to start like a Twitch channel where he's like playing video, like I'm learning how to play this video game, would you all want to watch? Would you all watch something like
I'll
that?
need some extra lives at some point. Y'all like my haircut? I got my sides trimmed. Isn't that cool? It's more air conditioned now.
You look very nice, Doug.
The top is still crazy.
I love that you keep it long on the top.
Up there.
I love that.
So we're still long up top.
That's all.
So I'm still flock of Dougs there.
Flock of Dougs.
But Yeah, it was good to get my hair trimmed yesterday. And I'm excited about that because just like when there's too much hair back here, you just get sweaty, especially during summer. Let me see. What do y'all have? Anything? I'm just amazed that our mic hasn't cut out. Knock on wood.
Yay.
So far. Thank you, Margaret. Mm-hmm. Rex is asking if I can meow for him.
Don't meow.
No.
I think it's time to go get lunch. Let's go get lunch.
On that note, yes, food. That's funny. That's funny. Sanders saying, how about some Blur or Gorillas? Do I know them? I don't think I do.
Know
Gorillas I've heard of. Yeah, Margaret says, now do the helium voice. Okay. Yeah, that'll be when I start doing voiceovers.
I'm telling you, you really should be doing voiceover work. You can make a sheep noise.
Most of these have just come about just to make Megan laugh, because whenever I do stuff that makes her mad, I will like, come on, man, the way you talking about, I'm cute. And then
and then I laugh, and then I get mad because he made me laugh, and I'm not mad at him anymore. So,
there you go.
Yep.
Andrew, we're thinking about releasing that 9 Inch Nails song. We did Head Like a Hole recently on fan favorites. That'll come to YouTube, I think, at some point. I like to keep them on Patreon exclusively for a little bit. Sometimes I bypass that, but yeah, we'll probably release that to YouTube at some point for sure. Great stuff. Let's see. Dienta is does she have a favorite band? Are you talking about me or Meg?
Oh, me? A favorite?
Maybe. I don't
no,
know.
I have too many favorite.
Meg
bands.
has too many.
I just can't. I don't. I can't pick just one.
The modern prog bands, the ones that are active now are some of the ones that have really gotten my blood pumping. You know, Haken on the heavier side. I've seen them, I think, 3 times now. Big Train is one of my favorites. Marillion is one of my favorites. I'd love to see them in concert. Yeah, really good stuff. Andrew's asking when the next Doug on Demand will be. That'll be on the 14th, July 14th, on Sunday. There. Yeah, Margaret, Lake Street Dive. Those guys are great. I learned about Lake Street Dive from Stephen Colbert, because one of the times that we went to one of the tapings was for that show, for Stephen's show. They were the musical guests, and they were awesome.
They're awesome
to watch them do their thing live, and I've enjoyed them ever since. Excellent. Okay. Yeah, Margaret, I think they do have a new a record out from the. I haven't looked into it too much. I also know that Jordan Rudess has a new song out. I was texting back and forth with Jordan a couple nights ago,
were you good?
and he sent me the link to his new song.
Good.
And I haven't had a chance to listen to it yet. But Jordan's got some new music out that is going to be always exciting to see what he comes up with. The mad scientist himself, Jordan. Yeah, Bella, Nick DiVirgilio, and Neil Morse and Ross Jennings together as a trio. They're special. I really have enjoyed their first 2 albums as well. It's like hearing Crosby, Stills, and Nash 50 years later, and really great stuff. The thing that's crazy about that is that they didn't record in the same room. All that they recorded their tracks one at a time, you know, from different parts of the world.
Check out
how about that?
What Arrow said there in the chat.
Arrow's next Sunday, he's going to be putting on the next music club event. Okay,
get the gang back together. I
love it. Is that going to be more from the Deer Hunter Arrow? I liked that when you did it before. Great stuff.
That'll be great.
That's right, Ricardo. John Anderson and the Band Geeks have a new album coming out as well. We listened to their brand new song on our last council hangout.
Oh yeah.
Wonderful. John, all these years later, just
Yeah.
amazing.
So good.
Amazing.
He's in great voice.
Keep singing, John.
Yeah.
Keep singing. What's up, Atelier? Good to see you from Argentina. Andrew, happy anniversary. Happy birthday next week.
Yeah,
All
happy
right.
birthday. Awesome.
Johnny Winters, Scott is telling me. I don't think I know him. Don't think so. Cool. Cool. That's interesting, Bella. According to John Anderson, Zoom has gotten low enough in its latency in the musician mode that they were able to rehearse that way.
Oh wow. Wow.
Wonder how they're doing that.
That's interesting.
The technology advancements that we have these days are quite amazing, aren't
Yeah,
they?
it is.
Quite amazing. I have a little computer that's a phone and that allows me to live stream and all of this. How about that? It's crazy. And this little thing, when it works, you can hear me. It's amazing the technology stuff that we have available to us these days. Can't wait to see what they come up with next. Wonderful, wonderful. Y'all, I think I'm going to call it a day and get some lunch. And then I do need to get ready and go back and play a memorial. So I need to be on my game here. It's going to be a packed house, I believe. So it's always sad when we have these, in a particular community. But we gather together, we sing songs, and we do our best to celebrate the life that has been. So yeah, I got to go do that, and then it's going to be a wonderful week. A little bit, like I said earlier, a little bit lighter because we've got family around, but we've got some good episodes coming your way. I'm going to release my review of Eulogy by Tool on Monday. Can't Find My Way Home by Blind Faith on Wednesday. The Boxer from Simon and Garfunkel on Thursday, and I think
The entirety.
all of Rumours by Fleetwood Mac. We tried another one and it got blocked. So I think we're going to try Fleetwood Mac and see if that one allows us to do it. And if that's the case, then it's going to be a fun holiday weekend, right? Listening to some Fleetwood Mac, getting out and about. And Council, we're going to have a Zoom hangout on Saturday, the 6th. And then we'll get right back at it next week. Crazy. The completion of 6 months. We're halfway through 2024. How the hell did we get that done?
I don't know.
Yeah, and we're
I
still
really
here,
don't.
y'all. We're still here.
We're still
Congratulations. You did it.
We're
You
not
did
just
it.
surviving, we're thriving. Thank you very much.
Yeah, that's right.
There you
That's
go.
right. So I do very much appreciate all of y'all. It's good to have Megan here with me, and it's been great reading all of your chats as we go along. And there you go, friends. It's we keep going, and I continue to be thankful for this community. And y'all give me something to focus on that just thrills me, right? And all of y'all do as well. So it's going to be a good second half of the year. I'm looking forward to it, and I think we're going to call that a day. It's lunchtime. I'm hungry.
Me too.
Yummy, yum, yum. All right. So thanks, everybody. Well, shoot. Now I got to figure out how to get this turned off now that it's vertical.
Lots of love to all of you. We appreciate you all.
How do I do that? I think I pushed that one, and then there it is.